Neutral zone. Copeland trying to track that down as he swipes it deep into the Warriors zone. Dranchak jousting with the Gagne as he comes on the ice. Played around left wall. Arjun Bawa on the ice to the blue line. They score!
Yellowwaga, the shot from the blue line. It may have been Arjun Bawa, I think, that got a deflection. I'm not too sure it did. No, maybe Samuel Dranchak that got the deflection as it trickled over the goal line, giving Red Deer a 1-0 lead.
Well, we talked about it. What happens with Red Deer hockey? They're in hard on the forecheck. A little turnover, puck goes around the boards, get it to the D, and then two bodies crash hard to the net. Nice little deflection past Woodsky.
43 seconds into the hockey game, the Red Deer Rebels will pick up the game's first goal. Back-to-back games where
Reset, refocus, right? That's what you got to do right now. This is the mental side of a weekend 3-3 that the Warriors will be tested. Dranchak picking up his 7th goal of the season. There's a shot save made. McKinnis now a drive. It goes off a Warrior skate.
To get going, but they cannot afford to fall behind too far.
14 is Samuel Dranchak. Assist to number 7, Nate Yellowwaga. And to number 2.
Young Matthew Condro. Here's a shot by the Warriors. McKenzie put it off the glove of Condro. It goes over top of the net. McKenzie, Brown, and Pavlik with Schmidt and Gagne as they battle back to their own zone. Pavlik over to Gagne. Through the middle, Schmidt up ahead, left wing. McKenzie across the line. Left circle, wrist shot goes off his skate, stuck between the circles, bouncing around. It's out of the reach of Pavlik. And Nolan Schmidt will bring it up for the Rebels as he plays it into the chest of Woodsky. Comes back to the Warrior blue line. Arjun Bawa, far left wall for the Rebels. 20-year-old can hold on as it does roll back out through the neutral zone. Yellowwaga to his partner McKinnis, back to Yellowwaga. As he looks to head north, he'll flip it up. Goes off the glove of Thorpe, rolls to Talon Brigley, who will then rim it around the Warrior wall to the far left side. Bensonhurst pressured by Hamilton as it ricochets down to the end boards. Loose, Brady Ness looking up ahead on the Warrior left wing. Thorpe, Semenuk, and Lajoie entering the zone. Semenuk flips down to the end boards, follows on the forecheck, comes out of the left corner with the puck. To the blue line, Ness, quick shot deflected, that goes wide. Riley Thorpe behind the net trying to center for Semenuk. He was all wrapped up, back to Thorpe, a shot and it's into the chest and it's cleared down by the Rebels. He also had Nagel on the other side of the crease, right? 50 seconds in to the Family Pizza power play. Lyndon Lakovich down the near left boards. Throws it in the slot. Nagel stop, rebound chance. Philadelphia Flyers will dump this one in. Andreessen, McFadden, and Lakovich back out on the ice. Off the blade of Lakovich, steered inside the Rebel zone. Yellowwaga comes out from behind his net. Feuder chopped down. Puck still inside the Rebel zone. Lakovich straddling the blue line to Andreessen right half wall. Trying to come back to Lakovich. A Rebel stick will intercept. McKinnis will play it up ahead. Goes off a body down to the Warrior end boards. Hurst plays it to the left half wall. Dranchak was there. He moves it to the point. Yellowwaga's off the boards, and it's back out through the neutral zone. 9.5 gone here in our Cascade 2 Ahlan table of first period. 1-0 Moose Jaw trailing. Dranchak for the Rebels, the goal scorer, as he dumps this puck in. Woodsky stopping it for... Hello, Hockey Canada. You need someone that's going to score over Christmas time? Lyndon Lakovich could be your guy.
Goal, his 17th of the season. Scored by number 17, Lyndon Lakovich. Assist to number 10, Connor Schmidt. And to number 19, Casey Brown. Time of the goal, 12:03.
Big drive there by Aiden Ziprick that sailed over top of the net. And then the Rebels clear it down. Moose Jaw, after that power play goal, had pressure inside the Red Deer line. This is where you have to recognize, Derek, you have momentum, build on it. Dagenstein, Trefny, and Lajoie for the Warriors as the Rebels flip and move it up. Work back behind the net. Now Connor Schmidt. He's got open ice. 6 minutes to go in a 1-1 first period. Neutral zone pass by the Warriors, intercepted by the Rebels. Far shot by Chichkin off the blocker of Chase Woodsky. McSwain on the forecheck, trying to force a turnover. Puck comes free, and Pavel McKenzie will take a hit and then clear it up ahead off the blade of Pavlik. And moving it down the ice. Line change again. Andreessen, Lakovic, McFadden with Ziprick and Williams. The Rebels get called in the first period. Andreessen, Lakovic, McFadden, Ziprick, and Williams. Rebels win the defensive zone face-off as McSwain floats it up ahead. Milford will tap it down the wall, head back. Rebels want to change. Here comes Talon Brigley for the Rebels. He's on a 1-on-5. He's hammered to the wall by Brady Ness. When Brady Ness is playing physical, I think everybody grows about 3 inches on the ice for the Warriors, hey?
Yeah, and he makes sure the odds aren't good that way either.
Puck comes back under the neutral zone. You know where the odds were good when it was 1-on-4 was when Thomas Fleischmann came inside the zone, hey?
He could do it.
Probably the best import player that I've seen in my 26 years for the Warriors. As Moose Jaw drives to center and backhanding in. He was the line mate of this year's inductee, Kyle Brodziak. What a dynamic duo they were back in the day. That 2004 East Division Championship team. First banner of Moose Jaw Warrior history. Rimmed into the right half wall by the Rebels. Ness will pluck it out of skates behind his own net for Hurst. Right board's too far for Brown. It comes out. Slapped back in by Yelawaga. Under 3 of the Rebels. It'll roll back deep into the Warrior territory. 60 seconds to go in our first period of play. Even at 1. Schmidt drives it up ahead. Andreessen turns and dumps it in. Yelawaga plays it away from the forechecking McFadden. Copeland looking to come out. Pass to the middle. The Rebels are offside. Dranchak recognized, circles back. Now over to Feuder. His cross-ice pass is knocked down by the Warriors. Lakovic picks it up through the middle. Left wing entry, Andreessen. Boy, he had McFadden all alone, but the pass goes off a Rebel player. McFadden trying to come up the wall. It's off a body, bouncing to the blue line. Good hold by Hurst. 20 seconds to go. Lakovic, right circle. Looks backdoor. Off the post was the one-timer by Benson Hurst, and it's cleared out by the Rebels.
Either the post or the top of the stick of Contro.
That sounded like all post. Picked up by Beckett Hamilton. Far shot off the chest of the goaltender Woodsky. Arjun Bawa to the blue line. Yelawaga, wrist shot. Blocker save made by Woodsky. Puck to the near left corner. Pavlik, Brown, and McKenzie on the change for the Warriors. Gagne and Ness on the back end. Penalty upcoming to Moose Jaw as I believe Brigley was tripped up behind the Moose Jaw net. Hamilton, cross ice, left point, Bawa there to hold on. Top of the zone, Copeland, wrist shot, well wide of the net, and the Warriors will finally touch it. Casey Brown has 2 short-handed goals, both coming against the Red Deer Rebels. One in Red Deer and one here tonight. Well, there's a little bit of life for your penalty kill. Still 30 seconds to go on the disadvantage right now.
Warriors' second goal, his 6th of the season, scored by number 19, Casey Brown. Assist to number 36, Gage Nagel, and to number 21, Aiden Ziprick. Time of the goal, 2:58.
Now the Warriors push it up again, shorthanded. They had Andreessen and Lakovic up the ice, but the Rebels recover defensively. That's it as Connor Schmidt comes out. We're back to 5-on-5, just in front of the full minute mark. And the Warriors lead 2-1 after the shorthanded goal by Casey Brown. Red Deer across the red as they dump it in. Ness D-to-D for Hurst, trying to quick pass for Pavel. Go too far, but he recovers. The Warriors driving in. Lakovic looking left half wall. Schmidt joins the play, almost playing forward right now. Pavlik trying to do a toe drag shot. That's blocked by the Rebels. Pavlik, second effort, trying to keep this puck inside on the attack. Rebels recover, clearing it out. Hurst knocks it down at center. And then Shadrick will move it up to Peterson, who will put in. Williams trying to get away from that Rebel forecheck. They're able to move it out. Brown and Semenuk come in. Semenuk, right circle shot, and he snapped that one over the top of the net. Here's Ness left point. Over to Brown, little toe drag and a backhand put wide off the stick of McInnes. Again, home plate chances there. They're getting
right
the puck there.
Yeah.
Rebels get a loose puck and move it up. Yelawaga ahead for Brigley, but Hurst will move it off the Red Deer stick. Semenuk trying to turn it up the ice. It's off a Red Deer skate, staying inside the Moose Jaw zone. Warriors recover this time. Hurst cross ice, looking for Brown. Battled away by Copeland. Rebels to the blue line as they play it in. Woodsky out of his net. Joined by Nolan Schmidt as he collides with Benson Hurst. Peterson then checked behind the net. That forces a loose puck. Seminock trying to tap it up the wall. The Rebels were there. They move it cross ice. It comes out. Red Deer's changing. They got to tag up. You can hear the linesman saying. Brady Ness skates it up ahead. It's off the skate of Thorpe. And Red Deer is back the other way. 2-on-1 developing. Brigley shot. May have went off the blocker of Woodsky. Held in McInnes at the left line to the net. Not through. Seminock up the glass. Lajoie will knock it down. And then now try his efforts as he gets it up the boards and out. Under 8 minutes to go in our Roto-Rooter Moose Jaw second period. Warriors leading 2-1. Arjun Bawa will dump it in once again for Red Deer. Woodsky up the glass and around. McInnes checked by McKenzie. And the puck comes out. Warriors finish the change with Pavlik and Brown coming on the ice. Hamilton will play it off the blocker of Woodsky as Degagne quickly goes D to D. And then it's back over to Degagne here in the Warrior near right wing. Neutral zone chip reaching back for it is Pavlik as he'll come across the blue line. That far shot is off his shin pad. Dranchak racing up the ice. Pavlik on the back check, not allowing the inside lane to go in our middle frame. Blocker side draw to chase Woodsky. Won by the Warriors. Played up the glass and out. McKenzie, Brown, and Pavlik across the Red Deer line. Rebels get control quickly. Dranchak drives in. Right circle, wrist shot. Second post of the period for the Rebels. There's a high Drakovic, Williams, and Ziprick. Andreessen able to win the draw. Williams up the glass, and the puck will be pushed down the ice. McFadden forcing Red Deer deep as now they play it up ahead. Feuder cross ice right wing for Copeland, looking for Dranchak through the middle, drives around the defenseman, breaks in, toe save, Woodsky, and Bawa. Bawa off the draw to the blue line. McInnes, shot blocked by Lakovic. It broke his stick, and then the puck is pushed out by McFadden. Back to the Red Deer blue line. McFadden pushes the Rebels inside their zone. Flung into the neutral territory. McKenzie makes the turnover. McKenzie had McFadden cross ice. I don't think he saw him till late. Then he kind of rushed that pass. Rebels pick it up and they'll throw it down. Here's in the near left circle. Rebels Beckett Hamilton will win it back. Warriors pick it up though. McKenzie looking backdoor Pavlik. Pass was high. And the Rebels grab it off the wall and bring it up the ice. Arjun Bawa on the Red Deer right wing. Playing it into the corner. Beckett Hamilton. Stripped of the puck by Pavlik. Center ice pass too far for Brown. That allows McInnes to get control. It out to center ice. Chips it down the Warrior near right wall. Williams closes the gap. Grabs the puck. And then leaves it behind the net for Ziprick. Lead pass. Seminock. Over for Thorpe. He's got to drift back to center. Now he'll work his way in down the near left wing. Thorpe, shot, goes off the stick of McInnes. He broke his stick, as a matter of fact. Moose Jaw getting changes. Nagel and Trefny on the ice. Seminock still out there as the Rebels will take an icing call once again. No, waved off. Trefny lifts the blade. The puck comes out. Dagenstein finishes off the Moose Jaw forward unit. Rebels from center to play it back in. Peterson goes off his stick, tipped wide. Feuder trying to bowl his way to the Warrior net from behind the cage. Lakovic overskating the puck, able to clear it out, but it will be an icing call. And Ness left side to Woodsky as the Warriors win the draw. Hurst, right wing. McFadden just couldn't get control of the puck, able to clear it. Red Deer Rebels at center ice to dump it back in. Woodsky snaps it back to the right wall. Bawa picks it up to the point. McInnes, left side, Yelawaga. He'll wrist it around. Brigley trying to cycle behind the net. Hamilton. Checked down by Andreessen. McKenzie and Brown have come on the change for the Warriors. As Moose Jaw gets control, they'll clear it up the ice, but it will be icing. And out there for a long time, partner. Face-off won by the Rebels. Blue line feed gets around McInnes. McKenzie hustling, trying to get through the D. McKenzie trying to tip it over the goaltender as Condro came inside the circle to play that puck. Rebels how about defensively and clear it down. Nice hustle by Pavel McKenzie to force the issue. As it's rolled back inside the Red Deer line, D to D. McInnes As they go off a body in the neutral zone, the Warriors transition back in. Pavic, left wall, cycling into the corner. Brown trying to track it along the end boards, but McInnes is there to flip it up and down the ice. Ziprick hustling there. Pressure from Cohen Lodge. Pavlik, McKenzie, and Brown with Hurst and Ness up to the blue line. McInnes, left point, Yellowwaga forced to play quickly down to the Warrior end boards. Nolan Schmidt. There's Pavlik all over him behind the net. Hurst on the turnover. Plays it up the glass and out. Was that knocked down on a high to Colt about it this week? Congratulations to Colt Carter and Canada Rick. Congratulations to Hockey Canada. Hey, Klutz?
Yeah, absolutely. That bodes well, doesn't it?
That's the perfect way for that tournament to end. 2 Canadian teams in the final. Flipped out of the Moose Jaw zone. Knocked down by the Rebels. The Warriors able to bring it in. Brown between the circle. Shot blocked. It comes to Ness. A slap shot. Condro with a save. Milford up the glass where he's got Cohen Lodge to bring it up on the right wing side for Red Deer. He had center, they say, as he dumps it in. Woodsky for very close. Top. Very close. Cohen Williams up the ice. Lajoie poke checked by Bawa as the puck comes bouncing back to the Rebels zone. They'll push it up ahead. No icing. Williams around his wall for Connor Schmidt. Pressured quickly by Brigley. Brigley leaves it in the blue ice. Warriors collapse. And then Riley Thorpe will move it up ahead. It's a little too far. Connor Schmidt was up the ice trying to lead that rush. He's got to get back defensively. Here come the Rebels as Brigley looked to center for Bawa. Passes wide. Bawa on it, right corner, coming up the wall. Blue line feed, no one home, and it's all the way down the ice. Trefny, Dagenstein, and Nagel with Schmidt and Gagne as the Rebels will direct the puck in off the blade of Beckett Hamilton. Connor Schmidt looking for an outlet pass. Got Trefny, cross ice right wing, Gagne. Reaches the red, plays it around the Red Deer boards. Comes left corner. Nagel was looking for Trefny. Ziprick coming back, snaps it up. McFadden will angle it up and around. McKenzie, Pavlik, and Brown on the line change for the Warriors. Red Deer able to find a lane to clear it out. In the skates of McKenzie. He'll tap it back inside. Red Deer quickly cross ice left wing as it's dumped in quickly by McSwain. Nolan Schmidt checked by McKenzie. That forces a loose puck, and Pavlik will push it up. Brown. Far side right wing. Brown to Schmidt. Top of the zone. Skates back to the left point for Gagne. Took a little too long. Red Deer presses. Forces his play to the corner. It's flipped up and out by Red Deer. Gagne knocks it down. Wants to come in quickly. Pavlik left half wall. Throws it to the net. Condro just steers it wide. Sauced out. Warriors will bring it back in. But offsides.
Check. Swoops off it and able to get the shot.
Dagenstein, Nagel, and McKenzie. Ziprick and Schmidt. Dagenstein behind the net. Worked free by the Rebels. Lodge will tip it in. McSwain will force it in deep. Puck's underneath a pair of fallen players. Worked free. Connor Schmidt ahead for Dagenstein in the far right wing. 3.5 minutes to go. Sent down to the Rebel end boards. Gage, Nagel, Noah Dagenstein on the forecheck. Dagenstein behind the net, wrapped up by McInnes. Dagenstein using his frame. Nice job there. He's got McKenzie now with him. It'll roll wide of the Warrior forwards, and Lodge. A couple of strides to center, up the glass, and dumping it in. 3 minutes to go. And Schmidt for the Warriors. Yellowwaga, Copeland, and Bawa for the Rebels. 2 minutes into the extra period. Bawa. Into the high slot. Left boards, Copeland with it. Copeland. He's got some lane to the net. Shot stopped by Woodsky. McFadden now slows it down. The seas kind of parted there. Warriors lost their coverage.
Yeah, 2 guys went to 1.
Lakovic. Speed up the ice on the left wing. Goes wide. Behind the net, worked away by Yellowwaga. Red Deer now. Samuel Dranchak gathering speed. Speed on the left wing. Dranchak goes wide, leaves it